Good morning. Or evening, or whatever it now might be. We are continuing on Mountain River. We have a few deliveries to do and one mission in here. But I think we're gonna do these things and hope for a unlock of more stuff to do. We have oil barrels. Sure. We get oil from, I believe, Northport. I don't know White Valley, but Northport is not insanely far off. So I can do this. Cool. Let's find my way back. Through this slippery maze. And we are going there. Cool. Let's start off there. First, we need to turn around. Let's do a go down there and make a turn. And annihilate someone's front lawn. Maybe. Maybe just a touch. Remake. The oil's gotta run. Or flow. So, today I'm putting in a few hours. And I don't think I'll stream again until maybe Sunday or Monday. Maybe there's a difference. My schedule is not set in stone and it's open for many possibilities to crack up. But if my plan is being followed, I'll stream probably on Monday again. Depending on lots of stuff. Well, enough excuses. We're gonna continue. I had a lovely time getting this truck yesterday. It was an absolute thrill of a mission to unlock the plan. I did a few mistakes, of course. I got a bit stuck and everything was just fine and lovely. And I do love this truck. But I don't like that trailer. It's very heavy to drag. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, you know, because a heavy drag means I have less of a soapy trailer. So even if it makes me slower, I think it's, well, I say less of a slippery, but it's still slippery. What road am I going? Wrong way, isn't I? Yes. Think, use your brain. You actually have one. I heard some people actually think that I don't have a brain, but believe it or not, it seems like I have one. Though it's hard to focus for me when I talk. But hey, it makes everyone else able to laugh at me, and that's an adorable thought. Because I'm resistant to those kinds of things. Or I'm not resistant. I don't care about them, and that's how it is. It's awful uphill, but it's really slippery, so. Okay, maybe I do need to change the trailer. Need to get going here. Okay, let's go there. It is that I have wide mud tires on while driving on ice. Not my brightest move, but it really helps in the muddy parts. Now we're on the right track. For a while. Thank you so much, everyone that is watching me after hours. There's quite a lot of you for my little channel, and I presume you like this format. I had no complaints. But I just dive in blind and or blind-ish. I got a tip to get this truck yesterday, and I went there and got it. Since I don't want to drive the C612H everywhere, I could just have used that and done this just fine. Probably faster. But this game is mostly a card collection game, I have figured out. But instead of cards, you have trucks. So I'm now in a situation where I feel that I need all of them. I do not know if it is possible to own every truck in just one playthrough. And I don't know if you can go play another one, so to say, and go with the starting money. But we'll see. I want to get them all. Cool. Let's go. Where were I going? Over here. I have refueling over here, but I do. I guess now after this, I do want to get myself the other 2-slot trailer. Turn, you bastard. Thank you. But it does driving in mud and snow is like the best place for these kind of tires. And I do think I can defend it by It's not enough asphalt roads. And yes, I will spawn a refuel trailer. At the trial, at the park, and get me some fuel. Is it cheesy? Fuck yeah. Do I care? No. This is my first playthrough, and I haven't lost my will to play it, you know, legit. I am thinking about, you know, having actually a playthrough with no trailer selling or truck selling and stuff like that. But that will come later. Let's do you. Let's do EV fuel. Cool. And sell it, and then I'll get you. Go. You can already feel how much easier it drags this one. Now, fastest route over there would be this route. I've done it before, and it shouldn't be hard. Immensely hard. Hello birds, good morning. I don't know how much long I will play today, but I tried to put in like 5 hours at least. I do have things to do to prepare for tomorrow, and I need to go and borrow a car. And I need to eat, obviously. Nutritions are important. So strong in the 4th gear here, so I really enjoy that. It only shifts down really when it's really tough to ride. You just, when you shift down to 1st gear, you just slam in the low gear and it struggles along. Without any care. Yeah. This trailer is for sure a lot easier to pull. warning, so if someone is possibly coming up that hill, then they hear me. It's only due to role playing. There will not be a person coming up there, I know that. Do I like Alaska more than Michigan? It's different. I liked Michigan because it was, I mean, the dam, the scenery, it was beautiful. Alaska also has really nice scenery, but in a more natural way, you know. Giant forests and didgeridoos. Can I? Yes, I can. Cool. So, without have been in every map, I do think that I like them both. They are beautiful in different ways. I mean, I'm a winter person, so Alaska just fits me right in. I really like driving in deep snow and stuff like that for real. So let's see. We want oil. And we want 4 of them. Cool. What route will I use to go out? I can drive the same one. Hey, stop it. I can use the same one I got in. For sure, it's the closest. And thereby should be the fastest, right? Whatever. Sometimes the front end can take a lot of punishment, and sometimes it's just you can't look at a stone before you take damage. A bit inconsistent. And I don't think that the engine would actually take damage from being touched like that, because it's an engine, it's protected by the frame and everything. If you drive in deep water and the water goes over the air intake, absolutely, the engine takes damage from that. And if you smash it hard, then sure. But I guess it's a balance thing. I haven't had really fragile trucks. I think the starting Chevy was the most fragile one so far. But it's a scout car, so it makes sense, kinda, I think. But the big trucks, they don't really suffer from damage. I guess they do after a while, but except when I got bugged out and stuck in that sign last mission, then I have never ever been close to needing a repair out in the field, so to say. That's okay. I mean, heavy duty trucks are heavy duty for a reason. They are supposed to be able to survive extreme conditions. got a question if I think this game is realistic. I mean, I think I know what they meant, but let me start with, yes, I do think that it feels realistic when you drive in mud and snow and things like that. But what I mean is, I think they meant was, do they actually have these kind of transports in Alaska, for example? And to a degree, I would like to say yes. I do think there are rural areas where you have bad roads and maybe some mud even, definitely tons of ice. But I do think they in general are being kept at a higher standard. Some places of course, but I don't think you have like, oh, drive this through here, it's a muddy field. But I do think like maybe just think about it. There's been a flood and you need things delivered or people start suffering. You never want that. And make sure cool. And you need to bring things in. Well, you probably need to call something like this in and have them deliver emergency rations. I believe it happened. Maybe they fly it in with helicopters or using boats or whatever to a degree, but yeah, delivering fuel like this is it's probably someone's job to do this. I can see that happen. Maybe not so much in like States or Europe, but maybe in you know, other countries, rural countries. But I think it's a good thing they show this side of. And for sure is another type of tracking than what I'm used to. I mean, the highway, just go forward. Did a little bit of explosion work also, and drove trucks there filled with large rocks and mountain pieces. Sounds extreme. No, I haven't moved mountains, but you know, these kinds of stone, like you blow them up to widen the roads and stuff like that. And then this feels extremely realistic, I just have to say. I mean, driving an articulated hauler. You have probably seen these articulated Volvo haulers. It was one of those that I drove, not the big A40s or A60s and stuff like that. I had a little A25 to start off, a C. Volvo trucks are A25 means it's a, let's see if I remember, the A stands for the type of cabin, and I think A means like articulated hauler, and 25 is the kind of tonnage. It doesn't weigh 25 tons, but I believe it could load 25 tons. But I have easily loaded a lot more than that. I mean, I would guess it's like 21, 22 tons empty, and then I could easily load like really big rocks and big loads. That's 40 tons, and it would carry that no problem. Not through this terrain, but you know, optimized terrain made for that. And the C is a model letter. They are ordinary 25s. They were called something else before they were called a 25. But then you have a B, a C. I think they're up on model F right now. Maybe they changed, at least when I was driving it, and that is 13, 14 years ago. The new ones were E's. And I know of F's. I don't know if they have shifted to G's. They are really capable trucks, so you don't really need a new one that often. But they are nice to drive. I mean, you will get back pain. There is a lot of jumping around and stuff like that, but they have good seats. They have nice cushioned cabs, big tires that take up a lot of bumps. They don't really have suspension. The back two wheels are just pedaling, and the front wheel has a move. What's it called? When the axle goes up and down. But the articulation is used for well, you do flip them from time to time, and instead of just flipping the whole truck, usually you flip the back part, since that's carrying all the load. That's it. Deliver to Polar Base. Where is Polar Base? Oh, I unlocked something. Lumber mill. For sure. Now they start pulling in. Oil rig. Okay. Saddle high. Accept. And accept. Did I unlock some environmental issue? That's the one. Nice. Okay, let's think out a route here. Planks and fuel. Planks I get from the sawmill, and the fuel I get from there. That's not a biggie. Consumables to the truck stop. I get it from this place. I get the fuel from there, and I got wooden planks for that. And let's see, lumber mill, spare parts to the sawmill. A metal beam we have close by, fuel we have, and we have small pipes. I think we have quite a lot of things. But I would want to open up this piece. Sure, I need to pull that. That is the pipeline. That's what I want to concentrate on. I need 2 metal beams from there. I need 2 spare parts from here. I need pipes. Medium pipes, I would, yeah, they take 2 spots. So let's do like this. Let's pick up 2 spare parts and a small pipe from here. Deliver it there. We can easily pick that one up and just drive it there. And then I take the trailer with me and pick up a medium and a small, and then I get, sure, let's do that. 2 service spare parts. you, but I do want to bring the trailer. So then we just go... sure, we can refuel over there. Should have turned around first, I presume. Sorry, trailer. I know we have that one, but it's like just small, not much fuel left in it. Cool. And you do not like that. I think I can put my face in there somewhere. I know this looks a bit odd, but I can't reverse with these trailers. It's not in a regular manner. It's not possible. Do not react as they supposed to. We could... I guess we could jump over there, it looks like. Maybe... Nah, skip that. Let's jump over here. It's hard to say. I think I go this way. It looks okay-ish. We'll see. Could just cross there. No, scrap it. We have a plan. Coming through! Yeah. do it this way. It's got a bit wonky. Could have done a better job there. I think that's a mission we can take, isn't it? It is. Perfect. More things to do. What happens forward? It does look like it has a road. Like so. Maybe it does. And then we need to... Well, if we can, we should continue on this side. And get out on that side. And I don't know if that's possible. And then we want medium pipes on truck and small pipes on trailer. Yeah, it looks like we got a route up there to the right. Which makes me happy. Happy panda. Great job, truck. This is such a fun truck to drive. I really enjoy it. I don't know, but I really enjoy the color scheme. It reminds me one of those what are they called? The trailer wagons. Oh well, memory is not my good thing. Cool. And then we have metal bombs. Why do I say it like that? It's because they say metal, and it makes me think of. Oh, look at that! I almost made a fairly good reversal. Almost. It's just bringing the beams, and they are very close by. My throat is clogging up. We had a little bit of rain. It looks like we're having a little bit of rain actually. So that makes me happy. Cargo. I want trailer and I want truck. Thank you. As you can see, it's impossible to do this. It would take me all day, and it's the same thing in farming sim. I don't know why they can't make the trailers go as they should. But since it's in 2 games on 2 different engines, I don't really know what to complain about. I have no idea what it entails to code anything. The most complicated coding I ever done is like way back in the days, like 25 years ago. I did a little basic coding when you had CD-ROM drive, like the physical CD-ROM. You had a thing you put the CD in, CD-ROM player, I guess it's called, and I called it a virus. When you started the computer, that one started to go in and out and in and out and in and out, and it was fun. But yeah, that's the most complicated thing I have ever done. Oh, we got another one. To White Valley. This means they are off-world or off-map. Cool. Off-road truck. We are delivering them from there up to there, and that should be fairly easy now that this one is open. So let's go out of here. There. Cool. I need to turn around still. Yeah, let's make one of these wonky ones. See if I can get you to steer off. And you gotta hit the tree, obviously. Obviously you will do that. Not the most beautiful thing I ever done, but I believe it works. Cool. Let's see, drilling spare parts. How much room do they take? Ah, just 1 slotters. Cool. We'll fit them on here just fine. Oh, look at that. That's a cranny. I do know about that. I have pulled that one before. But not with this truck. But that's gonna be fun. Drilling spare parts, good. All of that. Nice. Now we go. I don't think we go this route. I do think we just go. Could try and bring it up there. Should be doable. And we have a fuel carrier there. Cool. And we can refuel when we get there. At part 18 already. My lord. I thought I would progress a lot faster, but I had quite a few side projects. As you who have watched me know. I just love to focus on one thing and then I'll do just that. So today I had decided on actually doing missions. This is where we go off. Just so anyone coming down there can hear me. I think they would certainly see me before they hear me otherwise. Good truck. This is one strong mother. I did notice that on some videos, I think I tracked like 2 of them, that all of a sudden I went from like 50 to 80 views to 4? Why it resets it to 4? I don't know. For no reason, but I guess it's a YouTube thing. When you said something they don't like, and then they like, okay, we steal all your views, dude. We don't want to spread this hatred. It seems like you actually have to look for what you say if you want the views. I don't necessarily care that much. I never ever plan. I never ever think I will be that big that I can actually make money from this. But I will be giving enough. Everything I own, I will be giving off to charity. But I have no way set up for donations. And I'm not gonna beg for them because shall we do that one now? We can go the long route and take the fuel here, then we go here, sawmill, and up there. That sounds like a plan. Oh, we can get the fuel there also. Sure, do that. Fuel, and then we use our beautiful cleared road here. Sawmill, and then we go. Yeah, we go back after that. If I could get down there somehow, what would that entail? It would entail going through this foresty area, but I think it's more likely I could get through here. Because that looks a bit dense. I don't think I'll make that. It's a fair route off. And I am carrying a trailer, which makes me bigger. And let's try and go down there. Right. Famous last words. I'm just gonna go in here, just have a peek. Oh well, you know, it looks. Can definitely see a route. Left, I'd say. Look now when I tangle myself into trees. Nope, there's an opening here. And it's a creek. Do a bit of this. Cool, we made it. Did I end up where I wanted to be? Pretty much did. So let's reset this and start with the sawmill. Good truck. Since we do want to get out the opposite way, maybe we're gonna go around out here. Cool. Let's do that. I want it on the truck. Thank you. And now we go up here and then we just skimp off here. Cool. Need the speed uphill. I knew it. I hate those. Driving here to get a bit of traction. See if we can start off by emptying this guy out. Contained a lot more than I anticipated. Okay. Yeah, that's a 900 liter. Yeah, that's right. I thought it was... I misremembered. I thought it was just 500. Cool. It was fuel I loaded now, right? Cool. So I didn't bring like oil or things like that. Close, no matter how far. Oh, no chance. Wake up, homie. Nice. Two consumables, 4 fuel, and 2 wooden planks. Yep. We go down here, grab the fuel. You have consumables also. And you have fuel. Okay, let's scrap that fuel. Let's go here and grab that. And then we go this way and grab the planks. And then I guess we go around here. No. Does it look like a... Oh. Cool. And then we go back and grab the fuel. As easy as that. I just need to turn around. Trailer, where are you going? Environmentally issue. You are going there. I'm not really going past there. I am, in a way. If I put the trailer like somewhere here on the road, like here, at the fuel station, I can just hook it up and drag it over there. Where were you going? There. Yeah, I could easily just skimp it off like here. Bring it with us, sure. Will I regret it? Maybe. But we will shift trailers that we pull, because that small one is a lot easier to drag behind you than this bad boy. Cool. Let's go. Where do I have it? There. So let's go there first, and then we go back up here. Nice. Do you think my routes are complicated? Well, so do I. Going up that hill. Probably be a real bitch to get up there. Have you sit there for now? I bet I can go in there and deliver this, can't I? I think I can. So let's just do like this. And we do need to skimp this up here somewhere. I don't really know where. But that looks awful. Like so. And then we go back. Yeah, it's getting fucking weird. Good spot to get up on, but I think I managed this. A little bit of a hustle, it needed to be, obviously. And then we're just going, is it straight up there? Yeah, kinda is. Wasn't that big of a detour, was it? Here you have, sir. Whatever you're gonna do with that one thing out here, I wish you luck. So let's defuckify this route. Cool. Now I was doing what? That one. Le cool. Ooh. Consume the best, please. Oh, okay. Nice. Now we are routed and ready. can do it! Thank you! And that is due to the weight on the truck. If I would be empty, I presume I would have struggled a lot more. Like a hare. You have to get your victories wherever you can have them. And I do need... oh my... I need snips. Nothing else matters. Yeah. Am I listening to music? Well, no, I'm not. I'm listening to nothing except the game sound. It's very distracting to me. I don't have selective hearing, as I believe it's called. It's like, you know, when you're in a room and you are talking to someone and that person talks to you, and there's four other people in the room and they talk simultaneously. Selective hearing is when you can choose to hear what only the person that you talk to say, or you prioritize that in your brain. I don't have that. If there are three conversations going in a room, I'm with all of them just the same. It sounds weird, but it has always been like that, so it's not like strange or weird to me. I'm fairly selective when it comes to big crowds and events. I mean, a visit to the pub is after a while very confusing. When your head gets tired and you like keep hearing things that you don't necessarily want to listen to, I just plug in earphones and shut it out. Thankfully you can do that. But yeah, I'm not a really big event goer. I like concerts. Concerts are like loud and that helps a lot. So yeah, that's that story. I'm filling out my streams with stories. I sound so old. I'm not that old. I'm a happy middle-aged person. I don't want to be young again. I had lots of problems when I was younger. No need to go into that, but you know, you live and you learn. Now I'm a very comfy guy. I know what I like and I stick to it. And driving trucks in computer games seems to be one of them. Because this I really enjoy. one's done. Lumber mill supplies, I guess we can make. I think we have everything here. Drilling equipment. Yeah, that's a 4-slotter. So I need a bigger trailer for that. Oh, we unlocked this. Oil rig. Ah, yeah, that's a high saddle. So then we just we need to go back to the garage, add a high saddle after this mission, and it looks like I have a picky up mission here also. So we do that. Go back to the garage, add a high saddle, add a 4-slot high saddle thingy, and drag it back here. And then maybe we can get a service trailer out of here also. It doesn't seem impossible. But we're gonna do this first. Lumber mill surprise. Let's see, it's smart way. 4 service parts. Those takes 2 slots. 2 of those, we can also get them from there, and we need to go in there. So that one is the most impassable area. So we go in here first. Yoink. And we go and grab need to make 3 trips no matter what I do. So let's go and take, yeah, that's 1 trip, that's 1, and that's 1. So let's take small pipes and fuel from there and then deliver it to here, right? Cool. Let's branch this out a little bit so I can... How the hell did I get there? This way looks okay, I hope. Seems to be quite a bit of people picking up Baldur's Gate 3 again. Maybe I should do a run in that one. But not today. Maybe I really don't want to go down there. But that had never stopped me before, you know. I do need to make a special turn here, I guess. Maybe. Maybe I can stick it through there. Oh. Be kinda weird. Now we go low gear. Come on, camera. Now we're gonna do some rough terrain. Let's see how she's acting out. That won't work. I can't push you over, I believe. No. Well, fuck. Can I do? No, not really. Can I do? No. I can do you. Thanks, Winch. Well, I don't really want to go uphill this route. Oh, another one of those. Let's go to the left of it. You really opened up shop in a really shitty spot, didn't you? You can't have many visitors here. But I have a good truck. I would attest to its awesomeness. I know how I can make this in... yeah, I can make this on 2 trips. Stupid me. Small ones I want. Oh, small pipes are... silly me. I regress. I think I can do it in 2 trips anyway. Let's get these... I would like to get the beams first. But that entails me going down there and then up there, so... No, I go grab the fuel and then I grab the metal beams on the road over there. As planned, it seems like. Cool. Go down here and cross over. Shouldn't be a problem, really. I think I can just nosedive down here. Without it being too precarious. I should really go for manual gearing, you know. Hello, Arga. I play on PC. You play this game also? Ah, Nintendo, nice. I haven't played Nintendo since the 8-bit days. I really enjoy myself. This is a really good game. Let's grab a bit of fuel from our little trailer over there. Refuel you. Have you completed the game, or where are you in progress-wise? I can say that I think that crossplay in general is kind of bad, even between computers. Cool. I should fit a metal beam here also. Yeah, but I hope you're having a good time. I think it's awesome. Where am I going? Over... No, I'm going this way. I'm going over here, and then I'm going to the sawmill. Yeah, I think there's a lot of players playing right now due to the season 15 release. So, well, lots of games have issues right now. I tried to play Path of Exiles 2 yesterday, and it I got logged out instantaneously. How will I make this? I think the easiest way to do this is to just pull you a little bit. Without you being too weird. Don't want to flip it. Well, I do have a crane, so I'm not really worried, but... Ah, you're in Alaska. I have made... Where do you see that? I have completed Michigan, and I'm on the second... What is it called? I'm on Mountain River right now, and I have been... I went to this place and grabbed the truck I'm driving right now from here. It said it was sitting, and that took like a lot of time. But I needed another truck because I was just like driving the 612H like all the time, and I needed another one. I'm trying to only use trucks on one map. Like this I'm only going to use in Alaska, and then I make myself buy new ones, so to say. So far it's working. Because I want all the trucks. Let's go slow down here. I like Alaska. I like the slipperiness on the roads. I'm not using snow chains because these are a lot better in mud. I learned yesterday that snow is basically mud. So you want mud tires even for snow. Which I thought was a bit strange, but sure. Let's do this. I need to get paralleled with the loading bay. I think I need to attach you for that, because you're gonna be a real bitch to go around the ice. Ow! Fuck. Should be able to lift from there, right? I think. So let's grab a metal beam. See if we can bring this along. That's a good, nice, strong crane on this one. What truck are you using? Maybe I can give you a few tips and tricks, maybe. We can help each other out. A V-tron. Let me have a check just. I just need to load this first. If my brain can comprehend how to do it. Ah, Veron. I think I have Veron D hanging around somewhere in a garage. There we are. You should be loaded. Let's do this. Let's jump to a garage. There. If you're having trouble with where is it? I used chain tires for on these trucks, but mud tires and off-road tires are a lot better. I have the Veron AE here, for example. It is you do want to pick up the raised suspension, so you can have as big tires on as possible. And you want to go with mud tires if it has it. I can't have the big ones on yet, but I would recommend looking up which one of those. In this case, it's the Yacht MHS 4s, and you want to have the best ability in mud. So try and find a raised suspension for as big tires as possible. And then you add on the best mud tires you can have, even for snowy maps. It'll be a bit slippery. Never have only a trailer loaded. Have as much weight as you can on the truck for the traction. And you should be really... Yeah, you try that. That's what... It solved it for me. So, I hope you work it out, man. Now I need to find my truck here. There you are. Cool. You should be... See if we can just press it down a little bit. If you put pressure on the crane and you make sure you have the winch on and you pull it up as far as you can, you should be able to do this. You can't go to like insane terrain, but it works. You can even load 2 of these and lay the crane over, because if you have load sticking out, it doesn't interact with trees, for example. I've seen that I had load just pass through trees. So there are some glitchy witchiness at times. Let's fill up these. And let's see if we can bring our little trailer with us now. Here. Come on. Carefully. Don't do anything stupid on me. Yeah, I know. But it has it's fairly good terrain I'm going through now. I'm just going to the sawmill, so I hope I'll fix it. If I don't, I have if I flip, I have trucks that can raise me up, and if I drop the load, I have a crane. This is the setup I go with. It's 2-slot trailer and a 2-slot bed. So I can always have 5 or like this 6 spots. I could easily bring 8 slots of cargo on this if the terrain is good. But yeah, definitely be careful. As you can see, mud tires are hopeless on icy roads. But the trade-off is that they are really good in mud and snow. And some trucks are better than others. I guess you just need to try it out. So now I should just yoink, do that, and then I need to pack cargo and turn that one in. Cool. I make it in 2 runs. Now I need a fuel. I can get it. No, service parts. I can get it from there. That's very easy. I go load, and then I go refuel, and then I go back. That should be fine. Let's pack the crane. Can just show you a little bit how it acts in snow. If you want to, I just simply go like, it can do anything in snow. And it doesn't really, it can struggle, but I have yet to find a spot where it can't get through. Speaking of that all-wheel drive, to save on the spots. Oh, no damage taken. Obviously, go and sleep, man. Yeah, see you around. This is where I don't like it. It's icy hills. But I usually just go with one side in the snow and it finds traction. The guy that's putting up the signs hates me, I think. Truck is fully repaired. From where? I don't know. Why did I just get fully repaired? Oh well. Don't ask questions. Service spare parts. Cool. Now it's just a delivery. Go and do a bit of refueling. Yeah. I think I go through there. Yeah. It goes a lot faster in neutral. I could start doing that. Save me a lot of fuel. open up something new. It's a long way to the top. Long log load. Okay, that's a logging mission. I do have... Oh, it takes 2 long logs. You could easily pull the medium logs with the articulated hauler. And then I use this truck for the long ones. But let's do that later. Because that's a saddle high. And I needed to bring drilling equipment. That is 4 slots over to somewhere there. White Valley. I can't really go there. I could just explore White Valley. What do we have more? Bricks. These 3. Let's do like this. Let's take the truck. Let's go and return the trailer in here. And then we go out and take the bricks, and we also take an overloaded one. I seem to remember that you can go down here. We can grab that. And then we're off here. And then I believe we need to go here. And then we can just go back and deliver them. All 3 at once. How awesome is that? That's a route. Why did I want to go that route? Good thing. Good thing that I'm constantly double-check myself. But man, is that needed. This climb. Let's try and stick on the ice. Maybe it goes better. Start slipping. We need to find a bit of traction here. Cool. That usually goes a lot slower. free. Let's see, the mission was... There. No, I don't think I need refueling. Not at this very moment. Yeah, there were a dirt road down here. Just don't show up on the map. Will I do some river dancing here, or what is going on? I think I need to do it with this one at least. Well, dip my toes in. Oh. I guess we just go down here. Getting a phone call. I'm gonna take it while doing this. Oh well. Yeah. I need to go and a cute errand. Can't be helped, but how long have I streamed? I have streamed for 2 hours and 20 minutes so far. I'm gonna call it there, and I'll be back in like, I don't want to have that stream just sitting here for like 30-40 minutes. So I think I'm gonna stop right there and be back in like an hour. Do my errand and have a bit of have my coffee or tea rather. And then we go and do the oil rig salvage. That's a big load, so that's ought to be fun. I could actually drive there. What is the closest route? Doesn't really matter. I think I'm gonna go this way up later also. I should really have taken the... Ah, fuck. Yeah, this is... because you are going down there. So I guess I'm gonna go this route. Yeah, I need snow chains on. I'm just gonna recover you, shift the snow chains, and then I'll be back later. We have two. We have one choice. There we are. So purchase you. I bet I will want the big engine. I might even... oh, I have the twin thingy. I could have that one, but I don't think I can have the crane on then, no. Yeah, that's what we go with. I think the crane weighs more than the spare wheels. I do get higher power to... sure, let's do that. I do get higher power to weight ratio. So we do this, and we take that one out later. But for now, I'll be off for about an hour, and I'll be back streaming later. So see from you there. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching.